every single day.
Girl, I remember the first time seeing you. Eyes bright, endless list of things I can see in you. Mind right, crazy list of names that misleaded you. Hindsight, scared of seeing things get repeated too. Trust me, girl, I see it too. I see what you mean, but I'm taking it slow. Time is crazy, I get it, but baby, I promise you everything's under control. Tired of maybes, I need a 100% for this shit, girl, a yes or a no. Now, girl, I ain't promising riches, but don't get it twisted. A nigga gon' play his position.
Oh shit, that's a breakfast taco?
That money, where your mind at? You about your business, let me see just where your time at. You know I'm hella down for you. It's hard to find that. I like the way our brains work, so what if we combine?
So the spot is called El Primo. Pat claims this is the best breakfast taco spot in the entire city.
One of the best.
I'm a very harsh breakfast taco critic. I'm also very excited to try this out. So we got a couple bacon, egg, and cheese tacos here. We'll put a little hot sauce up on there. This actually looks extremely solid. You know, it's not the best, but I give it top 5. This is like 8.87 out of 10. Anyway, welcome to the video. Bro, there's already 2 bird poops on the windshield. It's like the birds see a clean car and they target you. They fucking target you, man. You know what, it's all right. Today, I want to talk to y'all about a few simp mistakes that I see guys making all the time. And in case you're not aware, a simp is a man that puts himself in a submissive position under women in hopes of winning them over. And even if you're not an all-out simp or nice guy, I can pretty much guarantee you're making at least one of these mistakes. I know that I used to. And if you are, these things are going to completely destroy your game. All right, number 1, you just don't know how to react when girls challenge you. So when you're hanging out with the girl, especially the first few times, she's gonna give you these challenges, or these shit tests we like to call them, right? She's gonna say some things or ask you some questions to try and throw you off your game. And in the moment, it can seem like it sucks, or like, why is she trying to play games? But you gotta realize, girls aren't necessarily trying to play games. They might not even consciously be doing this, but it's just part of their instinct to want to test your confidence and test your strength. So as y'all know, my go-to date used to be getting drinks at a bar near my house and then trying to bounce back to my place with the girl. And a shit test that I would get a lot of times on that walk back to my place, the girl would ask, "Do you do this with every girl?" Or she'd say, "You know I'm not going to sleep with you tonight, right?" And at first, man, I didn't know how to handle this question, so I would follow my gut instinct and I would explain myself and try and be logical. I'd be like, "Oh, no, I hope you didn't think that. We were just having a good time and I thought maybe we could go back to my place and keep it going." And that's literally the worst type of thing you can say, because it shows a lack of confidence in your plan. It's like all of a sudden I was trying to convince the girl that they should come back to my place, and in those situations, even if I got her back, I did not hook up with her, and with most of them, I didn't get a second date either. So instead, what you should do, and I had to learn this the hard way, is never give her a serious answer. If she gives you a shit test, you pass the test by making a joke of it. And a little technique you can use is to agree with what she said and then exaggerate it until it's ridiculous. So if she says, "I just want to let you know, I don't sleep with anyone on the first date," agree and exaggerate. Tell her, "Oh, me neither. I'm saving myself until marriage." When you say that, you guys are both gonna laugh, and she's gonna allow you to keep taking the lead. That's the main type of shit test you're gonna get in person with a girl, but another common one might happen when you're scheduling the first date. She might try and test your boundaries. So a few times in the past, I've had a date scheduled, and then I got a last-minute text that says, "Hey, my other friends are meeting at this bar. Is it cool if we meet there instead?" Or, "Hey, my other friend wants to meet up tonight too. Can we all get drinks together?" In this scenario, you do not want to make a joke of it. Instead, you want to draw a firm boundary and you want to show confidence in your original plan. So an easy text to send would be, "Honestly, I was hoping to get to know you one-on-one. Let's stick with the plan." Every time I've sent this text, it's worked, the girl's cut the bullshit, and she's also been less likely to give me other shit tests down the line. And that's really the golden rule of shit tests. When you get one, take a deep breath, remind yourself it's just a test, and then just continue with your original plan.
You be moving, I'm loving the look on your face. Damn, baby, let's cut to the chase. Losing our mind to the base. The love we exhibit is limitless, infinite space. Baby, just give me a taste. Baby, I'm thinking it's fate. It's never too late, but even at that, when I see you, I don't wanna wait. Every single day.
We have reached a momentous moment in the development of Rolo. He's officially the same size as the brother man, right? Hey, fight him. He's officially the same size as the brother man right now. That being said, he has still not beat the brother man in one single fight. I think he's gonna have to be twice Bo's size before he gets his first W. No dunk training today. About to hit a nice old school pump workout. And I gotta tell y'all, Kanye's been in my head all day. We are about to bump some old school Kanye right now.
No, Kanye is not a workout tune.
Classic shit test. Well, you know what? You can listen to whatever you want, and I'm gonna listen to my Kanye because he is the GOAT, which is why I decided to partner with Raycon to be the sponsor of today's video. So these bad boys are the everyday E25s from Raycon, and they're my go-to earbuds because first of all, they're super easy to use. As soon as you open up the case, they turn on and pair with your phone via Bluetooth. When you take them out, you get 6 hours of listening per charge. Then you put them back into the carrying case, which is gonna turn them off, and this also charges them up to 4 times before you have to plug the case in and recharge it. Plus, they fit in your ear in a way that isolates outside noise, so you don't get distracted by other dudes at the gym or a girlfriend who doesn't like Kanye West. Ridiculous, I know. They look cool in your ear. They got great bass. They're just the best model yet. And somehow they're offering these for about half the price of other premium earbuds on the market. It doesn't really make sense, but you should definitely take advantage of it. And because they're sponsoring the video, if you click that first link in description or go to buyraycon.com/beast, you can get 15% off your pair of Raycon earbuds. Go check it out. Gonna try and experiment with a few new dumbbell and band movements today. I never thought that I would miss the machines, the plate-loaded machines at the gym so much, but apparently in Texas, gyms open up next week, so stay tuned.
Did you get my letter? I know I'm fucked up, but I think I'm getting better. I bought this fit so that one day I could impress her. Small things like the buttons on a sweater. Black leather, are you getting better? Tired, I've been folding under pressure, popping pills, he's legend, big things, I'm a trendsetter. I don't get it, why you hate me, always. I'm in a dungeon, I'm in a hallway, I cannot see straight, crush it up free base. Did you get my letter? Crush it up free base.
It's been a little while since we've got a skid update from Julia. Give us your best skid. That was literally 0 skid. Yo, the sad thing is that I've added more inches to my vertical jump in the last week than Julia has added to her skid in the past year.
All right, I haven't been practicing, but you know, where did the NBA call you?
Not yet. You know, mistake number 2. You have to stop taking the mindset that you have to win girls over. So back when I was like first trying to get with girls, back in college, even after college, I thought that I would have to win a girl over. Like before I even asked her out, I thought I would have to talk to her and get her to like me, and only then could I ask her out. And even once I started getting dates, when I was on the date, I was constantly analyzing the girl's body language and what she was saying to see, does she like me? Is she enjoying this? And, I only wanted to kiss her once I got a clear sign she was enjoying this. And even when we were kissing, I wanted to get a clear sign that she wanted me to try and close the deal. So I was constantly, in my head trying to figure this shit out. And obviously, when you're in your head overthinking things, it's bad for your confidence. You can't have like a natural flowing conversation, and it just kills your game.
from a girl's perspective, if you ask her out on a date and she says yes, then she is into you. She wants you to be confident. She wants you to take the lead. And from my experience, if a guy asks me to go back to his place and I say yes, I'm planning on hooking up with him.
Yeah, man, that's actually a key piece of advice someone gave me back in the day. They told me if you're hanging out with a girl and you start overthinking shit, remind yourself, yo, this girl likes you. That's why she's here. So if I was with the girl and I was thinking, should I ask her to come back to my place? I'd be like, of course I should, bro. That's what she wants me to do. And even if I was back in my place, I was thinking, yo, should I make the move yet? Is she ready? Then I'd remind myself, yo, the girl's literally at my apartment. Of course I should make the move right now. And the cool thing is, once I implemented this a few times and started to see success, I realized like, yo, this is actually true. I don't have to try and win girls over. I also realized how weak I must have seemed to girls, not being able to make the move and being afraid of pulling the trigger. And the same thing goes if you're thinking about asking a girl out, bro. Don't wait for her to give you a sign. Girls don't do that shit. If you're into her, ask her if she wants to hang out. If there's any chance of it happening, she's gonna be down. If not, she's gonna reject you, and you get to move on.
Did you get my letter? Or should I feedback? Did you get my letter?
So, I'm not a massive fan of pizza, partly because I'm lactose intolerant, but a few days ago we ordered this pizza right here. And by a few days ago, I mean last night. And this may be the best pizza I've had in my entire life, bro, because if you take a look inside the pizza box, it's a thin crust pizza, but most thin crust pizza is like flimsy. This shit ain't flimsy. Plus, I'm cutting right now, and honestly, my half of the pizza with chicken on it and light cheese is probably only 700, 800 calories and decent protein. By the way, I went with chicken and bacon on the pizza. You know all the Italians are about to come at me for saying this is the best pizza ever.
I like deep dish.
This place is called Fratelli's though. Fratelli. That's Italian, right? That blue means it's a recycling bin. Stop hating. Mistake number 3, you have to stop hoping that it's gonna work out. So, when you're on this journey of trying to get better with girls, one of the most dangerous things that can happen, and I'm speaking from personal experience here, is that you meet a girl who you really like, you think she's hot as shit, you go on one date with her, you guys hit it off, maybe you go on a second and third date, and then all of a sudden, she stops texting as much. She's vague when you ask to hang out again, and it starts driving you crazy. You start wondering, what's going on? Did she meet another guy? Is she not into me anymore? Did I do something wrong? Did her ex come back in her life? So then what do you do? Well, I can tell you what I used to do was I started hitting her up more and more because I wanted to stay on her mind. I kept asking her if she wanted to hang out because I wanted to be there when she was ready to hang out again. But then what happens? Well, obviously she starts to see you as a needy guy and she moves on, and then you're sitting there fucked, feeling like, damn, I lost the girl who was supposed to be my next girlfriend, man. This sucks. And then you spend a month or two not really talking to other girls because, no girl's as good as that girl. And this is so dangerous because usually this becomes a cycle where every few months you meet a girl who you really like, you become needy and push her away, and then you're depressed for a few months until you meet the next girl, and it happens again and again and again. And eventually you have to realize that you're being a simp, bro. The best thing you can do when a girl starts to pull away is to also pull away. It doesn't matter why she's pulling away. The fact is she needs space and she's taking some space for herself. So when you recognize that and you also take space and you stop hitting her up, what's gonna happen is you're actually gonna stay on her mind more. She's gonna be like, yo, what happened to David? Why isn't he hitting me up? She's gonna be like, fuck, David doesn't really need me in his life. And then most of the time, she's gonna come back to you in a week or two down the line and she's gonna be down to hang out again. And even if she doesn't, well, you took a healthy mindset, you gave yourself some space, and you're already pursuing other girls so you don't get stuck in this fucking depressing cycle and you actually continue making progress instead of getting brought back to square one over and over again. If you're still watching the video at this point, I'm gonna assume that either A, you just really like my videos and you can't help yourself but keep watching, which I appreciate. But I'm also assuming you're probably not 1,000% happy with your dating life right now, which is nothing to be ashamed of, by the way. This did not come naturally to me. I struggled a lot. And that's why I quickly want to tell you about my private mentorship program. A few weeks ago, I mentioned we were looking for 4 more guys to fill up the last few spots, and those spots filled up extremely quickly. In fact, we've had so much more demand that we're deciding to open up a second group, which means we're looking for 10 more guys to personally coach. And if you join, not only are you going to get our step-by-step blueprint that goes in depth about how to talk to girls, approach them, flirt with them, text them, everything, we're also going to be there each week personally coaching you to make sure you actually implement this stuff and see results. Like, even though we're in quarantine, guys from the first group have already been crushing it. We've helped all of them overhaul their dating profiles. A lot of them have already had multiple dates, and we're just getting started. So if this sounds like something you want to be a part of, just click the second link down in the description to fill out a quick application. And if we think you're a good fit, we'll get right back to you. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, bro. Give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you're going to want to click subscribe and turn notifications on, because I drop 2 new videos every single week. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.
Did you get my letter? Or should I feedback? Did you get my letter?